In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my King of the Court team in NBA 2K25, my team that I'll be using in this week's King of the Court for that free Dark Matter piece. I think I've made a separate video on this, so you guys would have already seen this, and you guys can go watch that for a full breakdown on how this actually works, and also what you guys should be spending your event piece on. But as you guys can see, for this week in King of the Court, you were able to just play 3 games in King of the Court, and you were able to get this free Dark Matter piece. So I would 100% recommend everybody do this. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time, goes till 5 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you guys are just playing the 3 King of the Court games, playing the games all the way through to get a free Dark Matter piece. But go check out that video, me explaining that more in depth and detail, what you guys should be spending, that piece on. But definitely want to be grinding that on my no money spent and on this account as well. So I'll be showing you guys, this is obviously not my no money spent account, but we'll be showing you guys the lineup I'll be using also in King of the Court for this week. And at the starting point guard position is going to be 100 overall Steph Curry. Got this card out of obviously that guaranteed box, out of the guaranteed 100 overall box for Steph Curry, 6'3" point guard. He's gonna have 99 every single stat. This card might not be the best point guard in the game, but he is so incredibly fun to use. I definitely can't wait to try him out even more in King of the Courts. And you guys gotta let me know in the comment section down below, are you guys gonna be playing King of the Court this weekend? And if you guys are, let me know how you guys do, and let me know if you guys do go for that Dark Matter event piece. Would obviously definitely recommend. Now, at the starting shooting guard position, I feel like we need defense, right? We have Steph Curry. He's going to be our main scorer. He's going to be our main ball handler, and he's going to get us a lot of buckets. So at the starting shooting guard spot, we need a card that's just going to be here for defense, and that is going to be Dark Matter Ron Artest, 6'7" net shooting guard, and he's one of the best, if not the best defending guard in this game. 98 block, 99 steal, 99 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He is unreal on the perimeter. He can clamp up on the interior as well. He's great speed. He's got 99 agility. He's got 97 vert, even a 90 strength is great. And then he's also got 26 Hall of Fame badges on this card. He is unreal at shooting guard. And I think him and Curry in the backcourt is sort of that perfect combo of offense and defense. And then at the starting small forward position, I want a card that just can go get me a bucket and does have good size at small forward, and that's going to be Kevin Durant, a card that is 6'10" at small forward. He has a 7'5" wingspan as well, with a 98 3 ball, 98 mid-range, 95 driving dunk. He's not that bad of a defender. Like, he's definitely not our lock. That's going to be Ron Artest. So we're going to put Ron Artest on ball in every single card that we face. That's the other team's best scorer. We're going to put Ron Artest on them, but it's not like Kevin Durant's a bad defender. He definitely can hold his own, like 92 steal, 93 perimeter, 92 interior defense, 89 block. He's got good agility, good strength. Like, he's definitely a good enough defender, but he's going to be here for his offense. He's going to be a really good scorer, and a guy that if we just need a bucket and maybe Curry's getting boxed because, maybe the other team puts their best, defender on Curry, and maybe just having a hard time getting a shot off, we got Kevin Durant, can shoot over the top of anybody, and I think he's one of the best scoring small forwards in this game. Now at the starting power forward position, I kind of want that roaming big man. I want a guy that can roam the defense. I want a card that's going to be really good for defense and have good size at the power forward position, and that's going to be Giannis. I know I could play this card at small forward, but on this account, we don't really have too many great power forward options in my opinion. We'll talk about Jaren Jackson Jr. here in a second. He'll be our backup power forward. So I think at power forward, we're a little bit limited on this account, but I want to go for Giannis because I still think he can be a good enough defender at the power forward spot. He can shoot the 3 ball when I need him to, if he's left wide open in the corner. I think it's nice to have him at power forward, even though he's better at small forward. I still think he's going to be a great asset for us next to Kevin Durant, Ron Artest, and Steph Curry. And then of course at center, I feel like you got to have one of the Victor Wembanyama's. We got the pink diamond one here, 7'4" at the center position, 7'8" wingspan. I mean, I know he's going down in price a lot. I know there's that new Dark Matter Zach Edey. I know there's some other really good big men in this game, but Pink Diamond Wemby, he is still one of the best bigs in this game. An incredibly good defender. He can shoot over the top of anybody. And I think the size, even though yes, we have a smaller point guard in Curry, but I think the size other than Curry is exceptionally good on this team. We have cards like Kevin Durant and Wemby that can just shoot over the top of anybody. I think that's something that's nice to have. Giannis and Ron Artest as our defenders, and then Steph Curry just as a really fun point guard to use. Can facilitate. I mean, if I want to run my offense through Kevin Durant, you're not going to get a better spot up shooter than Steph Curry. So I think it's a really well balanced team of offense and defense, good height. Everything's good on the squad in my personal opinion. And then off the bench at the backup point guard spot, again, like I said, if we want to go for a taller team, we could start Magic Johnson and just have an incredibly tall team. And maybe that's something I'll do later in my run if I do want to mix it up a little bit. But I think for now, I'm going to go Curry starting, and I'm going to have Magic Johnson off the bench. I mean, he's 6'9" at point guard. this card is ridiculous. Like, his defense is unbelievable. His switchability is so nice that you can play A switch defense or X switch defense, whatever you want to call it, and he can guard centers, at least most of them. He's got really good paint defense, 90 interior, 85 block. His animations are amazing. They also gave him like the Darius Garland dribble style, which is the best dribble style in this game, so he can score for me if I need to. He's got a really good push cross. I just really love this card at the point guard position. And then a backup shooting guard, I was kind of debating between cards like Brandon Ingram, debating between like Brandon Roy, but I think I'm ultimately going to settle on Pink Diamond Dr. J. I just think he's so good at shooting guard, still an elite level jump shot, a great slasher. I know he's going down in price. He's only like 80,000 MT right now, but still I think he's an amazing shooting guard. And next to him, I kind of want to run Michael Beasley. I think having both these cards off the bench, we might be a little bit lacking on defense. I think Magic can be good enough to be our lock off the bench. And then we have Beasley and Dr. J, cards that are just going to score the basketball at such a high level. I mean, Beasley, he's gone down in price again. He's like 90,000 MT, but this card is still really good offensively. He's got one of the best jump shots in this game. Absolutely love this card at the backup small forward spot. Backup power forward is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. Like I mentioned, not that great of power forwards on this account. We don't have too many cards to pick through, but I think Giannis and Jaren Jackson Jr. can definitely get the job done. He's 6'10" at power forward. He's got a really good jump shot on quick timing for power forward, and that defense is top tier, right? 98 block, 96 interior defense, 92 perimeter, 85 steal. I definitely felt like I needed a good defender next to Michael Beasley and Dr. J, because I mean, Dr. J is a pretty good defender. I mean, his Pink Diamond isn't as good as his Dark Matter, but he's still got like 92 steal, 94 perimeter, good enough. And then we obviously have Magic Johnson, who's a 6'9" guard, really good defensive stats and badges. But I do like Jaren also for that defense at the power forward spot. And then as our backup center to round out our 10-man rotation, I was debating between cards like Galaxy Opal D-Rob, even a Galaxy Opal Vlade Divac, maybe a Galaxy Opal Will Chamberlain, right? A lot of cards I could choose from, maybe even a Pink Diamond Porzingis. I could probably go even as low as getting like a Diamond Tyson Chandler as well if I wanted to, or potentially like a Kel'el Ware. That could be a decent option. I think I was debating on Kel'el Ware, but I think I'm gonna actually go with Will Chamberlain. I want to have that size, that wingspan, 8-foot wingspan. His rebounding is going to be insane. I know he has a low 3-ball, but I can green pretty consistently with this card. And I think there's some better center options I potentially can go with, but I want to have that really good size at the backup center spots. And then for a couple cards off the bench, just to have some other options, I want to put Austin Reeves in here in case we're struggling with Magic or we're struggling with Curry. I know I can put Austin Reeves in and he can just go get me a bucket. He's still one of the best 300 guards in this game. Yes, his defense is horrible for a point guard. Like Magic and even Curry is obviously a lot better of a defender, but if we need a card that has a really good jump shot, a card that can just go get me a bucket, I think Austin Reeves is nice to have. And then another card that can go just get me a bucket, who's actually, I would say maybe even a bit underrated. I haven't seen many people talk about this card, but Carlos Boozer is insane. A 6'9" small forward with one of the best jump shots in this game and can also be a great defender. I was even debating playing him over Michael Beasley or Kevin Durant. So maybe I'll swap him in for Beasley, swap him in for KD, depending on how the run's going. And then I was thinking about putting like Scotty Barnes just for like another wing defender. I think I could put Scotty. Maybe I put another big man, like maybe I put a Vlade Divac. Is probably what I'll end up doing because then we can have a point guard off the bench, a wing off the bench, and then a center as well. Just in case we get any injuries, in case we're kind of struggling with any of these cards. Maybe I can't hit any threes with Will Chamberlain. We put in Vlade Divac and we should be good to go. But let me know your guys' squad down below that you guys are going to be running for this week's King of the Court. This is definitely King of the Court. I 100% recommend everybody to play in to get that Dark Matter event piece because it doesn't cost, it doesn't cost anything, obviously, but you don't have to win. You just literally have to play 3 King of the Court games. So make sure you guys are doing that, getting your Dark Matter event piece. Let me know what you guys think about my squad down below. Let me know what you guys would obviously change about it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.